Ladies and gentlemen, the Disney Store exclusive Kylo Ren Lightsaber in-depth review. Let's do this. So let's start off with the packaging. The packaging is supposed to sell you the product. This does. It's an open box concept. The lightsaber is protected at the top there. I really like the Ultimate Effects one at Toys R Us, how it's encased in a huge box rather than the handle and the side guards being exposed. I do not like that. However, I do think this is better than the Ultimate Effects one available at Toys R Us. I think $65. Used to be $60. This one's $30. It does pretty much the same exact thing. It only has one major flaw. Let's get into it. So first things first, you have a tab here at the top for the low-hanging racks that they have these on, and also in a bunch of bins. Like I just said, these are all exposed, and if you put this in a bunch of bins, I mean, I don't know, I don't like that. I like the encasing box of the Ultimate Effects. Disney Store logo right there. Over here you have your From the New Film, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Star Wars logo over here, ages 3 and up. Star Wars logo on the top of the triangle. Protected here has dueling lightsaber effect logo. Keep going down. Over on here on the right, lights and sounds. You have a bunch of red and black. Kylo Ren Lightsaber with the Star Wars logo. Picture of Kylo Ren. It already opened it, but it's protected by these little plastic strings there and there. You can just cut it. And you can slide your lightsaber out. And then here's the hilt. Completely exposed. So you have your, right here, instructions. Take them out for the batteries. Battery schematic. A bunch of mumbo jumbo. Right here it says the genuine, original Disney authentic store product. Bunch of crap. 3 AA's, Star Wars logo. Right there it says the price, $30. 0 to 3 should not be using this. Dueling lightsaber effect, engage blade for Battle Clash Rumble feature. Right there it says motion sensor controlled sound effects. They're okay, not that great. Star Wars logo, and then a big picture of Kylo Ren. Here is the lightsaber. This is the try me mode when you try it on in the store. It lights up in the 1-2 effect that everyone likes. 1 and then 2 for the guards. Then the hilt rumbles. I really like that feature. So change it from the try me to off or on. Pretty much just switch it to on. You can even do that in the store. I just want to go over the detailing of the hilt here. It's actually really nice. It's all like a dark black, not so much metallic, but you have a lot of nice little brown rusted brushings all over the guy. Burnt blue because the side guards are so hot. And just here's the brushing there. You can see the detailing. That's the power on button. It's like a brass. Down here is detailing, the same color brass. Here you have your trademark stuff. It's wonderfully hidden, in my opinion. This red separate plastic, red tubing. It goes all the way down to the bottom where you put in your crystal. That department really doesn't have that great of detailing, but it's okay. Here in the bottom, red, and you should think that the speaker come out there like the rest of them, but the speaker actually is over here, underneath this chamber, so it's a great job of hiding that. It's just a really nice looking hilt. It's pretty much the same exact hilt as the Ultimate Effects one at Toys R Us for $65. Blech. Here's the back. Pretty nice detailing. It's got some brushings here and here. Shows wear. Obviously it's not going to be as good as the Force Effects, but they have factory stuff and white paint. Kind of sucks, but oh well. Here you got some nice detailing. So overall it's not too bad. So the first thing you're going to notice is this is one big ass hilt. You can grip it with 1 hand or 2. If you go 2, you're probably going to engage and disengage the power on button quite a bit when you're, I just did it right now, when you're swinging it around. So like bam, I'm going to try to not hit it. If you readjust your grip, you're going to do it. Then again, I have big hands, so maybe if you have smaller hands, you'll be okay. But you pretty much want to mostly grip lightsabers with 2 hands as you're cutting down, you know, Father Marin. So if you use 1 hand, you're probably going to avoid that. If you use 2, it's going to be hard to do. If you have smaller hands, you should be okay. But for me, I'm screwed. So the hilt is really nice. It is plastic, but for being plastic, it's amazing. I really like the feature that this guy has of the pointed guards. It is the biggest reason besides price why I chose it over the Ultimate Effects available at Toys R Us. That's a ridiculously overcharged amount of $65. It used to be $60. It was on sale during the holidays for like $50. That's the price it should be, like $47.99, $49.99. This thing is $30. It's an incredible value with only one real flaw that takes it down from a 10 to like a 6 or a 7. So this guy has a bunch of awesome features. So let's power it on. It goes 1 and then 2, just like in real life or in movie life. It has, you know, your typical rings like any other cheap lightsaber has. You're not going to get those if you pay for the Force Effects ones, but also those are $200 lightsabers, and this thing is $30. I really like the flames here on the side. And going up here, they kind of stop. The firiness stops about halfway. I wish it would have went all the way. That would have been great. But this overall is a decent lightsaber. You can barely hear the hum. That doesn't count. That's just stupid. You mostly just hear the idling. You don't hear the vroom, vroom. On the Darth Vader one, you can hear the hum. And then you can hear the swipes. This one is just so damn loud, but I really like the gnarliness. Like, when I bought all three of these, I actually bought the 2 Disney Store ones together. And I took this one, and maybe because I wanted this one for a long time, but I took this one in my room and had it by my bed when I was sleeping. I didn't sleep with it, but close. So we're gonna power it on. This one has more accurate movie sounds for clashes than the Ultimate Effects one, apparently. It sounds like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, rather than the generic usual Force Effects clash sounds, which sound kind of stupid. So this lightsaber kicks a lot of butt. It is only $30, and it has one of the greatest features, and the reason why it has a down flaw. You can rumble. You see it's flickering? I don't know if you can hear the rumble effect too, but it's rumbling, and that was the biggest reason, besides price, why I bought this guy. However, because of the rumble feature, the biggest downfall for this guy is that he has a loose blade here in the middle. The Ultimate Effects ones here, you hear that squeaking, but that's not the blade. That's just the handle being a piece of shit. Here it's just a flaw of the design. You have a rubber ring here that triggers the rumble from happening, because once you hit this and hold, then it recognizes down here that the blade has moved, and because it's rubber, it takes absorption. I was thinking about like hockey helmets and football helmets, how they have padding in it. This is the same exact thing. I assume inside here internally there's some kind of like mechanism where it triggers the rumble so it all works as one piece. Oh man, I really love the rumble feature, but I hate that it's loose. If you're wailing it around, I guess you really don't notice. I mean, I guess no one's really doing that a lot, but this thing could have been like a perfect 10 if it wasn't for this thing. Yes, it has red tubes. The Ultimate Effects one has white. I don't really care so much about the white tubes. I think red is fine. I accidentally triggered that. I think it's fine. I think it looks great. And this one has the pointed cross guard here. I love it. It looks realistic. It doesn't look like a rounded white like box that the Ultimate Effects has. I just really enjoy this lightsaber, even if it has that huge flaw. I'm probably gonna give it a 7 out of 10. If you're a collector, you're probably not gonna get this. I would actually recommend the Force Effects one, because that one actually is better. It doesn't have this loose thing. But if you're a kid playing, the $30 Disney Store exclusive is just fine. The Ultimate Effects one is a little overpriced. If you can get past this looseness, if you're not a rough kid or an older kid like a teenager, you play around with this, it'll probably break if you are one of those people. But if you're a little kid, $30, parents, pick this up. The Disney Store exclusive. It looks fantastic. So I'm gonna turn off the lights and do some swinging. I don't know how to swing a lightsaber. And there's a couch with a dog behind me, so I'm not gonna go crazy. And there it is. I accidentally disengaged the hilt. One thing I forgot to mention, watch this, or listen to this. This thing can be, because of the, it can become a shotgun or a machine gun. Get to the chopper! No! Get to the chopper! So that's a flaw. It was a lot of fun. I'm out of breath doing that impression. Like, come on. But it's $30. I like it more than the Ultimate Effects, I think. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Do you have one of these? Which lightsaber do you got? Thank you guys very much for watching. May the Force be with you. I can teach you the ways of the Force. I'm not going to yell. But.
Have a good one.
And when I'm gripping this thing, you can hear that. That's awful. If I'm holding this any which way, you can hear that clicking, even if I fire it on. So, don't know what the camera's picking up, but they have rings here. If you want a solid, really awesome looking lightsaber color, you're gonna have to buy the Force Effects $100 to $200 ones. Those are actually the list price of them. On eBay second market stuff, they're like $300 to $500. It's stupid insane.